Good evening, ghouls and ghoulettes. Welcome back to another episode of Spooky Tales. I'm Reese Bowling, and I'm here with Goldyn Gambit. So, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Yeah, so my name's Goldyn Gambit. I make alternative goth punk rock, I guess we could call it. And a lot of my music is influenced through horror elements, horror films. So like I try to find beats that are like powerful and like scary sounding, heavy on the drums. Take a lot of inspiration from Rob Zombie, his music and his movies helped me to create different visions for my songs. Yeah, so that's pretty much me.
Is there a particular Rob Zombie song or movie that that stands out above all the rest?
Oh yeah, movie wise would definitely be The Devil's Rejects is one of my favorites. And music wise, probably Living Dead Girl.
Nice. So, did you know you always wanted to be a singer?
Um, nope, not until probably about 12.
Okay. Is there any other artists that you looked up to besides Rob Zombie?
Yeah, I listened to a lot of Marilyn Manson. Growing up, I listened to Michael Jackson a lot. Like Travis Scott. Who else is it? Nine Inch Nails is a pretty cool band.
Nice. May I ask, where did you get your name?
So originally my name was just Gambit, which kind of came from the X-Men character Gambit. I always thought that he was a cool character, having the power to make things explode and having a dope style with like the trench coat. And then I have felt that like Gambit was just missing something, and I didn't want to fall into that realm of like little, or big. And Goldyn just kind of came from my high school nickname. I had blonde hair in high school, and some people they called me Goldyn, and I just thought that Goldyn Gambit really just like stuck, and once I started using that name, I like came up with like a whole brand behind it, which is just being yourself and doing whatever makes you happy.
Nice. Where have you performed?
I performed at the Sanctuary, at the Shelter, New Dodge Lounge, Token Lounge, the New Junction in Toronto. I've done a few shows out there at some smaller venues, but yeah, most of my shows are typically like around the Hamtramck area, different dive bars, No Label, where else? BMO's, that one's in Bay City, but yep, I do a decent amount of shows.
Nice. Do you have a favorite spot?
My favorite spot probably is the Sanctuary because they have like the coolest stage with like the fog and the strobe lights. Pretty dope.
Nice. And how would you say it feels to perform in public?
Um, for me, it's fun. It's fun. I get a lot of enjoyment from it. Um, I'm passionate about getting up on the stage and just trying to put together a good performance that people enjoy.
Nice. So I want to ask you about your EP, The Goth Rockstar. What would you like people to take away from your EP?
I would like people to take away just a great experience. Especially if you like dark vibes. If you like the '80s, '90s rock. That album is very passionate for me because I put a lot of my personal experiences into the music, just from, fighting severe anxiety and, severe depression. So I would hope that anybody going through, hard times could listen to that and feel good about themselves.
Nice. Do you have a favorite song off the EP that just sticks out to you?
My favorite song is probably Favorite bitch.
Okay, nice. And what may I ask? What separates your style from others today?
Um, I think what separates my style is because it's true to me. It's true to my beliefs and my passion. Like my music is fueled by a lot of bottled up emotions. From anger to sadness to just um, dark elements. Really trying to make like dark music. That can fit with the horror realm as well. Like I think that separates me. And like my lyrics. Because so many artists now just talk about money and how many women they have, and I just talk about like my life and my experiences and what's important to me, and I just try to be. I try to embody the definition of a rock star. Somebody who does whatever they want to do. And just be fucking awesome at it. Like not being put in a box. Just giving it to them raw.
Nice. So you would say for an artist to use like their like sort of emotions or life experiences that would definitely help them creating songs and stuff and lyrics.
Oh yeah.
If would you say social media is essential for a artist to like get exposure if they're like an independent artist?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. Social media and content posting is very, very important. And also just for networking. Meeting people, meeting venue owners, meeting other artists, other media outlets is like crucial for being an independent artist.
Nice. And so with social media, would you say do you have a particular platform that you are on most, like Instagram or Facebook or?
Yeah, definitely Instagram. Uh, just because I feel like I get most of my engagement through Instagram as opposed to Facebook and TikTok.
Okay, nice. And where can we find you at?
So all my social media handles are Goldyn Gambit, Goldyn with a Y, and Gambit like the X-Men character, Gambit.
Nice. And if you could go back and talk to a young Goldyn Gambit, what piece of advice would you give to him?
I would tell him to go hard and cut out all distractions, cut out anything negative that's holding you back, and just put 100% into this.
Nice. Do you have your sights set on anywhere in particular coming up in 2024?
So currently, I am performing as a guest feature February 2nd at Corktown Tavern with Victorino and Frosters Rad and some other cool bands.
Nice.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
Nice. Would you, if there was any artist, past or present, you could collaborate with, who would you like to collaborate with?
Michael Jackson.
Nice. Would you want to perform like one of his songs, or would you want to do like your own song in general, like you guys come together and do a song?
Something new.
Something new?
Yeah, something new.
Nice. If there are any challenges, what challenges do you face as an artist in this particular type of music genre?
The biggest challenge for me would be finding the audience that my music is for, which was difficult. Took years to really hone in and find that audience. But I feel like now that I've been able to find it, and it's basically just people who enjoy things that are different, people who are not like so focused on the mainstream, so focused on the typical hip hop or typical rap, it's just anything alternative.
Nice. And for someone who's relatively new to the genre, what artists would you recommend for them to listen to?
I would say Kid Cudi is a pretty dope alternative artist. Nine Inch Nails, maybe some Travis Scott. He is kind of mainstream now, but he still has the alternative sound.
Nice. Do you have a song that just, I know I asked you about Rob Zombie, but do you have a song just in general that inspires you as an artist?
Well, that's a good one. A song that inspires me as an artist would probably be it's a Kid Cudi song called "Unfuckwittable."
Okay, nice. So at these type of shows, is it just like one artist, or is it like a group of artists, like rock bands or rappers? Is it a group or singular?
So normally for my shows, it's typically like a mix. Rappers, rock bands, dark wave artists, alternative rap, and sometimes we have like mosh pits.
Okay.
It's pretty intense. Sometimes we get people coming out, dressed up in costumes, face paint, just like Halloween vibes.
Nice.
It's pretty dope.
And how is the crowd usually at these events?
Super fun. Super supportive. Um, you know, just awesome. Like all of my shows, the crowd is typically always supportive. I'm always engaged. Purchasing merch. Having conversation with me and the other artists. It's a pretty positive experience.
So I noticed you have like some face paint. Is there an inspiration behind it?
I would say part of it comes from just being inspired by some of Marilyn Manson's music and aesthetics, and also I feel like it represents my music and my brand per se. Because the biggest takeaway from Goldyn Gambit is, just being yourself, doing whatever makes you happy, and when I put the face paint on, I just feel like motivated, I feel motivated. I feel like it separates me from everybody else. It really connects me with my music and with being able to rage on stage, and just have this powerful energy.
Once again, thank you so much, Goldyn Gambit, for coming on the show. If you could give us your socials one more time.
Sure. I'm on all social media as Goldyn Gambit, Goldyn with a Y, Gambit, and my music's on all platforms as well.
And this concludes this evening's episode of Spooky Tales. We'll see you next time. Have a spectacular night, everyone.